Wow, that was an amazing story. And speaking of amazing, we have Stacy Willis here with us this morning for Ecowise. And she has a beautiful new apron on. Look at this.
I got
very
so
coordinated
excited
today.
that I had to jump right into the recipe segment.
Look at we're going to go back to making the picnic green, and we're going to do a new take on a summer recipe, which is actually one of my favorites.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
she just asked me if I like egg salad, and she's like, please, I hope you do.
Planned at all.
No.
Well, in the next hour, we're going to be talking about how to reduce waste at your picnics, barbecues, and upcoming tailgating events.
Right.
But I did want to I found this recipe, and I tweaked it up a bit, and I absolutely love it. Because I'm not a huge fan of egg salad, but I love this. This is really good.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Okay. I already did the eggs. I prepped ahead of time. But what we're going to do is we're going to boil 6 eggs. And, of course, you know me. I'm going to use the cage-free eggs.
Of course.
Because we're Ecowise. And what you're going to do to make the recipe a smoother consistency, you're going to separate the yolks from the whites, and you're going to first smash the yolks down. Okay? And then you're going to pour the yolks into the bowl. You're going to pour the egg whites that I've already chopped up into the bowl. 6 total eggs.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some fresh tarragon. So it's about 1 tablespoon of fresh tarragon. And go ahead and add that. And then I have about 2 tablespoons of horseradish. And then we're going to add in about 3 tablespoons of your diced white onions.
Okay.
Now, where it gets to the really fun part of cutting the calories, your average egg salad is going to have about 200 calories plus in it, and that's even before you put it on the bread. And that's because of the mayonnaise.
Yes.
So what we're doing is we're actually taking and we're putting 6 tablespoons of low-fat ricotta cheese in.
Go figure.
To the recipe. And then we're taking 6 tablespoons of all-natural mayonnaise. Now, you have 2 choices here as well. What I did, and excuse me for getting my large blender this morning, but you can actually make mayonnaise.
Forgive you, Stace. Don't worry about it.
You can actually make your own mayonnaise with 5 simple ingredients, and that's eggs, vegetable oil, vinegar, sugar, a little bit of ground mustard, and salt. You put that into your blender for under 5 minutes, and you whip it up, and you have this is the mayonnaise that you come up with.
No joke.
Yes, no joke. Yeah, and if you tried it, it is going to work, so no joke. Now, if you prefer, just use a mayo with olive oil is always better, as opposed to not using it with all. And you put that in there. And then you just stir that bad boy up, and
Stir that bad boy up.
Stir that bad boy up. Now, the really neat thing about this is the serving size, 2 tablespoons, goes from 200 calories down to 70 calories. Now, that's before the bread. If you put bread, you're going to, of course, jump up another 100, 150 calories, depending on what kind of bread you're using. But a neat alternative for your picnics or your tailgating events is to put the egg salad into the egg itself. The egg itself. So you can boil a couple additional eggs, cut off the tip of it, scoop out the yolk, put the egg salad in there. Each of these eggs is only going to have about 75 calories.
That's amazing.
So it really does reduce it down, and it tastes really yummy. This is some that's already prepared. I'm going to let you take a little scoop out of it. But it's really good, and it tastes a little bit lighter because you're not so heavy on the mayo. The ricotta cheese really takes up the calories. Isn't that good? It really is good.
It's really good.
Yeah, you're going to want to try it.
Everybody probably thinks I say everything is really good on the show.
They don't
I'm not a very picky eater to begin with, but we don't lie. When we don't like something, you can usually tell.
It's very good,
This is really amazing.
Yeah, it's very good. You're going to want to chill that up for about at least 2 hours. The really neat thing with the mayonnaise, though, it makes about 1.5 cups, and I'll have that recipe on WFMJ.com.
Yes, it will all be there.
You're only going to want to keep that mayonnaise for about a week or so in an airtight container, so you're going to want to use it. But it's very cost-effective, too.
It's very good as well. So look it up. WFMJ.com will have all of the recipes coming up in the next hour. We're going to go green on how to keep that waste level down at your picnics.
Yes.
So always thank you to Stacy Willis for being here for Ecowise. She's looking